how the evaluators can make their uh, task cut out really well. So to do that, we have someone special in our club who's also another stalwart in evaluation. May I request the master evaluator for today, DTM Badhri, to provide his feedback.
Thank you. Timer, what is the time that I have for 3 speeches?
1 minute per speaker, so you will have 3 minutes total.
When I take up in any evaluation, the whole goal that I have is how do I make the speaker better in that 5 to 7 minutes, be it the content, be it the delivery, be it the script, and whatever it is. The thing that I'm trying this master evaluation session is call out the implicit explicitly. Evaluators call out the implicit explicitly. Many times in our evaluations, we say, I felt this about your speech. Feelings, in my opinion, are abstract. The abstractions actually help. Like example, sweetness is a feeling, but sweet like Palgova is an abstraction which we can all relate to, right? So with this theme, I'm just going into the evaluations that all the 3 evaluators gave. James Bram, I really loved the way in which you brought out the positive spin in Muki's speech. That actually turned the tables. If you are attempting in a judging part in a contest, it actually turned the tables. And I really loved the way in which you brought the positive spin. When I come to what could be, what you could have done in the calling out the explicit part, we said there is many of our Mentimeter, and in your speech also, we said, hey, there are long sentences, it was voice modulations. So some specific things saying like, hey, there were long sentences and you were using the word this and that very often, and you were not naming the place, the person, or a thing, could have been very explicit feedback over there. Implicitly, we all felt like, I'm finding it difficult to wrap around this sentence. That's what many times we felt. But calling out explicitly saying, hey, name the place, name the person, name the thing that you are doing, the team name, the project name, and all those things. That would have been a very specific feedback that can go going ahead with the team. Moving ahead to the next speech, Toastmaster Vidya, you called. One thing that I really loved about Satish's speech was he was using the sound like this, saying like 1, 2, 3, and then the hand gestures. Many times this seems to be like a cliche thing to call out, but one thing that I realized was if we don't call it out, it becomes like, hey, we did not even realize about this. So what I would suggest is like, hey, I called this, I noticed these things, but what I really loved was, so call it out explicitly saying that I really loved this, but then these are these 3 things that you can go about. Similar things could have been done, similar thing could have been done by you, Toastmaster Vidya, calling out like, hey, I loved all these things, but moving aside all of this is what I would love you to concentrate upon. Something like that could have been a targeted feedback, and all those things could have been there. Now coming to DTMVG, I really loved the way in which you called out the differentiator between the debater versus moderator. That was a really good call out. It was an aha moment for me. You tried, and then there was one aspect you said, there are too many things. The way in which I thought about, or I had in my notes was, the speech tried to bring consensus on too many things, like moderation, clarity. But I would like to go specific and reach a consensus on one particular thing. You tried consensus on many things? No. Try consensus on one particular thing. That would actually go ahead and do it. These were some of the notes I had. I did not have much on, but just the theme that to go by. Over to you, Toastmaster today.
Thank you so much for that elaborate evaluation, Toastmaster Badhri. This will go a long way in improving the quality of evaluations in the club and thereby improving the quality of the club itself. Thank you so much.